support from both vice presidents of the European Society for Radiology. I think that you have a very important role as a traditional organization in personalized medicine. I think that there is no doubt about it. Nevertheless, I'm very happy that he started the session with new knowledge about biomarkers at the genetic level. Why? I think that you got already the feeling that to prepare this meeting, World Congress, we were contacting a lot of professional organizations, associations and societies. And I can tell you that the result was that there are very controversial opinions about what personalized medicine is about and what is the future of personalized medicine. If you ask Gabriel and Guy, they will tell you that a lot of radiologists are convinced that they were always working with personalized and why we need additional tools. If you talk to genomic people, they will tell that with sequencing they are able to cover everything. You don't need any further tools. Nevertheless, we invest a lot of money to develop new diagnostic tools like epigenomics, metabolomics, proteomics, transcriptomics, and so on. So I think that the major task of this session today is to talk about what is the optimal setup of PPPM-related centers. What is the future personalized medicine? That's why we asked the representatives of different professional groups to take part in our panel discussion and to bring their statements, what is their vision in optimal setup of PPPM-related centers. So I'm very happy to introduce you Pelsers, who is the representative of laboratory medicine, excellent expert in proteomics. Professor Gerner, who is the expert in clinical proteomics. Dr. Schulz-Knappe, who is the representative of SME, and the company is already trying to apply clinically some biomarkers to certain groups of patients. We are very interested in your opinion, how it works, your first experience in it. We have with us the Dr. Kurt Kraftenbauer, who has experience with very big pharmaceutical companies working in diagnostic, Novartis, Hoffmann La Roche, Gerner. We have Dr. Hughes, the expert in Affinitrix, who is working on potential application of Affinitrix in predictive diagnostics. So I would like to start, and we have the expert in bioinformatics, Dr. Kapana. So let's start with opinion of laboratory medicine. Maurice, would you comment on it?
Yes. Thank you.
Would you please put our summarizing slide?
Yes, first I would like to say that I'm very impressed by the presentation that we gave from the imaging part. I think very exciting developments in imaging, which shows that in the innovation of the PPM-Centres, the diagnostics and the imaging are very complementary to each other. Diagnostics are getting more and more sensitive, getting multi-marker profiling, as well as the imaging part. So it's very good to combine them. I think diagnostics plays a major role in all three P's of the personalized medicine. Preventive medicine by checking your blood sample, looking at risk factors, maybe changing your lifestyle protocol. Predictive by monitoring and see what is the prognostic value. And personalized, even now with the DNA protocol, looking for pharmacological treatment, are you respond or are you not responsive. So diagnostic as well as imaging both are very on the front now in PPM centers. You asked several questions on the visions of the different centers. I think the particularities is next to the imaging for the diagnostics that you have the possibility of very rapidly introducing new tests, validated tests. The idea of the PPM-Centres should be that all centers have the same equipment, so there's no variation between different machines from different laboratories. The data should be recorded in the electronic patient files, and also the possibility that we should have a cascade system, that you send your sample in, that you see something is elevated or not, that you don't directly send it back to the patient, but there you have the possibility to add added samples and added parameters to it to directly search for further answers to the questions that the patients might have. The role of the laboratory field is that quality should be very strongly enhanced, because indeed there are several tests there, there are several machines there, so the laboratory should provide the best test available, and that's why it's good that not the diagnostic industry mentions what tests should be measured, but the laboratory has the possibility to, for themselves, pick the best tests that are available. What's the expertise complementary to cover here? I think multi-marker testing, what Peter also will talk about, is a very strong field where you can have with one sample several parameters directly measured at once. Definitely have more rapid diagnosis and patient treatment should be even more rapid. How realistic are the social prices? I think for the diagnostics that will be quite okay. It's not the idea that we have a 5-story high laboratory in PPM-Centres. Especially in the beginning, it will be complementary to hospitals or lab chains, etc. I'm not sure what the prices will be on the imaging. That might be a bit more difficult. But in the end, the overhead of a private clinic is much less than in a general hospital. So in the end, I think social prices will be quite okay. Tasks for governmental institutions. They should help in making the public aware of the personalized medicine, but also the medical profession, to have a new mindset brought to the public attention. And there's also the task for educators, and there you have the system of teach the teachers. So the people that are here also for the medical profession, looking at personalized medicine, they can go to the teaching systems and set up there and teach the teacher. Task for industry, of course, industry is always looking on the new biomarkers which are available. Yesterday I saw in the paper that especially pharma has a lot of problem now, because there is not so much research going on anymore, so new markers are not coming out again, and they will not put money into development. And that's also a part that I think the science should be very strongly involved in personalized medicine. Because only science, only research, and I come from a research area, will provide in the end new biomarkers, new ideas on what markers should be used. So the task for the FP8 and complementary national programs should be, like you are very strongly involved in putting more money into personalized medicine centers. Other of importance in your consideration, I think everybody that's here covers the field quite well. Politicians, science, industry, governmental institutions, and educators. So in that way, I must congratulate you that you are able to get all the people here in this system. I don't see that we need any more people.
I think that before we move to the asking our partners from industry, I would like to ask Professor Gerner and Dr. Jurs to comment on the relationship between research part and industry. Is there any problem, and what is your vision for the future? Because both of you are strongly involved in research, you're excellent researchers, very well acknowledged. So is it easy for you to forward your products to industry, and what is your vision in the future, how you're going to apply your results in clinical practice?